Welcome to another exciting episode of Drizzly's Low-Key Valheim. This is episode 3 of Being Mapless, days 5 and 6. Wakey wakey, welcome to day 5. Our first mission of the day is to, our main goal of today is to kill that bear and get his bear meat and his bear hide. But our intermediate step is to upgrade our new Finewood bow that we just got before we went to bed. And to do this, we only need a little bit more Finewood because we still have some leftover core wood from our little antics out in the Black Forest. You recollect, we left a bear partially damaged, not probably maybe 30% damage, 70%. We left him back there at not too far across the little bay there before we called it a night. But we want to go back there. We want to get that bear hide. We want to get the bear meat. We want to make some better armor because on this difficult level, they do 200% damage and we do 50% damage. And with those stats, even blocking is going to be difficult. So we upgraded our flint axe. We're going to get some more fine wood from these birches by dropping trees on them because we don't have any mysterious and curious axes. And we don't, of course, have any bronze yet to make a bronze axe. So we're going to maintain our tradition of smashing logs into birch trees until they give us some fine wood, and then we're going to upgrade that bow so we have a better chance of killing this super damage resistant bear, right? And keep in mind the bears are resistant to piercing anyway, so we'll be using fire arrows because they're not going to take much direct damage from the arrows themselves. But fine wood bow upgraded specifically to increase the tiny amount of damage that we can do, the damage per arrow anyway. In this little position, I'm trying to slide this thing up the hill to get it where I can bang it into the birch tree. Friction is a big deal. I tried to do the slope averaging method with the shift here to reduce friction. It really didn't work. I'm going to try to move the stump a little bit farther, or the log a little bit farther from the stump that's up there and push it. We got a little more oomph out of it, but really we're just too much friction. So we're going to break it, make the weight less, and go to town. So smash, smash, break, break, and get ourselves some more fine wood to go with our core wood that we got yesterday to upgrade this wonderful, wonderful fine wood bow. And that is the first mission before we go and kill the bear. So we got that. We're going to go and get our hide and upgrade the bow. Today's first mission is complete. Okay, so without further ado, we have no reason to not, other than making a few more arrows, to not kill the bear. Notice that we forgot to rest, so we should probably go back home and rest, which we're going to do, because the resting bonus is kind of a big deal. It affects stamina, which stamina is a really important management aspect of combat, and health and XP. So now we're going to go kill the damn bear, because the bear is damnable. Of course, we are always prone to distractions. So let's see, where did he go? He's up there by his little wall where he was. He's still over there. And we're gonna take him out. Notice we're not doing a ton of damage to the bear. So bear isn't too accurate. We've been dodging him pretty well. And I've probably spent too much time trying to put this bench back up. It doesn't seem like much here, but you know, it seems kind of stupid if you look at it in real. Remember that the bear is not afraid of the torch. That was an experiment last time. And here we go. Let's get him. He's running away. He's a coward. We got him on the run. That's what we need. Down 25% maybe. So this is quite doable. Let's see what I get. Didn't think he was quite that close behind me, but so round one goes to the bear. And we wake up and we eat and we go running right over there. Clearly forgot to rest, which is clearly stupid because our, you know, it's getting dark and our stamina is not going to be coming back fast. But we wanted to get our gear right away. That was my anxiety. So let's go. Let's go, little bear. He missed. Those overhanded two-claw attacks are pretty devastating. But not for us, because he's not going to hit us with them. I think that's what he got us with earlier. Yeah, so fighting at this point is a long-term marathon. Look at that, we got him down to maybe 30% though, so we're doing pretty good. Killed about 70% of him. It's getting pretty dark out, but I don't want to have him heal, so we're going to keep going after it. I ran up here, look, carrots. I ran up here because there's skeletons up there, and that turns out there's a shaman up there too that just tried to poison the skeletons. A skeleton following us right there, and we have a bear following us. We just want to get home, and somebody hit us down to 10 hit points. I think it was the skeleton, and then there's the shaman coming up behind us now as well. The bear's killing the skeleton as we speak, and the shaman is coming, and we're going to try to drop him before the bear gets here, and he's poisoned us, and we're going to survive. So I'm going to count, even though the shaman did it, I'm going to count that as a victory for the bear. We're going to say bear 2, Drizzly 0, and good morning, sunshine. Well, still evening. It's still evening, so we'll eat and rest instead of just running out there. Welcome to day 6, and we're going to try not to die. We're going to kill the damn bear, and that's our story. We're sticking to it. We've got all of our gear. Some of it's slightly damaged. We're going to try to get a surprise hit on the bear. I thought that was him up there, but that is not a bear. But we're going to shoot it anyway, because that's what we do. Oh. And then we say, oh, no, that's probably not a bear. So where is the bear? And there's the skeleton bones, right, from the 1-star skeleton. So he's not up here still. And that skeleton up on top there has a bow, so it's just not worth running around there. He's stuck up there, but he can do some damage with the bow. And that is a bear, and he's back by the little wall that he was hanging out with the first time. He's healed a bit. Let's go. Ow! It was a one-handed swipe, but it still hurt us. Oh, and another one-handed swipe. Those are faster attacks. we're more dead than the bear is, but no! That was the big two-handed one, 93.7 hit points damage. And it's telling me that I'm smoked. So, that's true. We were smoked. And welcome back. Let's rest and eat again. But definitely need that rest bonus. Here we go, some food. And then, raid time. Wait a minute. We don't have clothes or weapons, so let's just get our sheep axe, get out there and do some sniperoo. You're still healing from waking up with nothing. And we're still naked. Because I picked up a rag shirt, but didn't put it on, so put it back on. You notice my hairstyle's got the two buns, because this guy's buns of steel. It's just a raid now, we're not naked anymore. I mean, barely. Even my heat is wearing basically it's just kind of sexed up a bit. Okay, so creatures are calming down. We're not going to chase after that pig. He's going off to God knows where. And let's go take care of our bear this time for real. So we've died 3 times after this bear. I'm going to count the shaman because I wouldn't have been hurrying with the shaman. We were just barely in the range of his poison. So we're not doing much damage each hit. We just have to do it. I've got to stay near. I've got to stay close enough to the fire to keep him confused. To be safe, and you gotta stay far enough away that he doesn't completely run away. I'm not sure why he's running away now, but he obviously knows fear of our fire arrows and bow, and now he decided he's not afraid anymore. And he didn't keep following me. I think he was gonna hit me right as we went through the rocks, but it turned out he wasn't there, so get some more hits. In the hard, super hard version, or the very hard version, they run faster too. So it's not just that they do more damage, but they go faster. So it's harder to outrun than it takes to burn more stamina. And he's gone. Hallelujah and peanut butter. Look at the sparkles. We got the bear meat, we got the bear claw. We didn't pick up any leather because our inventory's full. So we'll get rid of some stuff. Get rid of the pig head. Pick up the other stuff. And then we get to call it a day. I think that's our mission for the day, and I think we should feel justified in taking it easy back at the house. Of course, what we're going to do is chop some more wood and cook those bear steaks. But that about wraps it up for today. There's some creatures left over from this raid still, so we'll take care of them first. And then we'll say goodnight to everybody. Thanks for joining me for Drizzly's low-key Valheim, and joining us for the Battle of the Bear. And we'll catch you next time for day 6, where our primary mission is going to be back in the Black Forest for blueberries, so you can use that bear hide. Thanks for watching. Give us a like so we know you're watching, and give us some comments if you can help us with our content, and see you next time. Thanks a lot.